Hi there and welcome back to Belleville Toyota. I'm Bronwyn and in today's video I am going to show you how to set up and initiate Apple CarPlay in your Toyota vehicle. This feature started appearing in some Toyota models in 2019 and by 2020 was present in nearly every Toyota model and trim line. There is a retrofit Apple CarPlay program available on select older Toyota models, so keep that in mind. If you want to confirm your eligibility, be sure to contact the service department of your nearest Toyota dealership. Let's get started. For reference, I'm sitting in a 2021 Toyota RAV4 XLE, but these instructions are going to be pretty much identical across all Toyota products. Before we connect our phone, we are going to make sure the Apple CarPlay is turned on and active in the vehicle's head unit. Press Menu, then Setup, then find Projection Settings in the General menu and click on that. This vehicle is equipped with both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so typically you would turn both of them on. I will go through Android Auto in another video as there is a slightly different process. After Apple CarPlay is turned on, we can return to the home menu. If this switch is not turned on, you get notifications on your head unit once you plug your phone in, prompting you to enable the Apple CarPlay feature, and that will appear on your main screen. Please note that if your vehicle is only equipped with Apple CarPlay, instead of projection settings, it will just say Apple CarPlay off and on. Now that we are set up on the head unit, you can locate your USB port. Some models have multiple USB ports. The USB ports that are labeled 2.1A are just for charging and will not work for Apple CarPlay. You want to locate the USB port labeled with this USB icon. This port will charge your device and activate Apple CarPlay. The next important step is choosing your cord. This feature tends to work best if you're using an authentic Apple cable. You can use a different cord as long as it is a data transfer cable with a USB end. Apple CarPlay will not perform if the phone is connected with just a charging cord. For example, often dollar store or gas station cords are for charging only. When you are ready to activate your Apple CarPlay, you may plug in your cable to the USB port. Before we plug the phone in, let's click on Menu. You are looking for this projection icon. That is your Apple CarPlay. Once we have plugged in our phone and initiate Apple CarPlay on the phone, this projection icon will change automatically to say Apple CarPlay. Now we can grab our phone and plug it in. It will start charging immediately. If you have initiated Apple CarPlay already, you will just see the CarPlay logo like so. If it is your first time using Apple CarPlay, you will receive a notification prompt on your phone screen and you'll need to unlock your phone and press Allow. Please note that there is no app needed on Apple phones as Apple CarPlay comes pre-installed. You'll just need to unlock and press Allow. You will now notice on the screen that the icon that once said projection has been replaced and it says Apple CarPlay. You can click on this. As you can see, we don't have very many apps on this phone, but you will typically see your messages, calendar, and Google Maps app pop up right on the front of the screen. What people love about this is the Apple format that's projected onto the Toyota, so it's very accessible for those used to operating Apple products. Text messages and phone calls will continue to be received. The icon that I'm pressing in the bottom left corner of the screen acts as a home button, and that gets you to all of the compatible apps that your phone is projecting onto the head unit. You will also have access to Siri through Hey Siri or by clicking and holding your Toyota's voice command button on the steering wheel. You can use Siri to make requests for navigation, texting, calling, etc. You will have more access to preferred maps and to sending detailed text messages using Siri via Apple CarPlay. As a side note, you may require to enable Siri or turn on location services for your maps in order for your Apple CarPlay to work effectively. And at this point, your phone must be plugged in to operate Apple CarPlay. And that is all for today's video on Apple CarPlay. I hope you learned a little bit on how to set it up and enjoy this feature on your Toyota. I'm Bronwyn from Belleville Toyota. Thank you so much for watching and we will see you in the next video.